Emma, isolated in the bustling cafeteria, nervously sketches in her notebook a portrait of quiet solitude. A shy smile graces Emma's lips. Maybe. The vibrant chaos of the cafeteria fades as Jake's soccer ball careens into Emma's table, scattering her art supplies across the floor. Jake stops abruptly, his face etched with concern as he exclaims, "Oh shoot! I am so sorry. Let me help you with that." Emma, flustered, waves off his apology. "It is okay, really. I should have been paying attention." Jake's eyes widen in admiration as he picks up a drawing. "Wow, these are amazing. Did you draw these?" Emma blushes, her voice barely a whisper. "Yeah, I did. Thanks." Jake extends a friendly hand. "I am Jake, by the way. I have not seen you around before." Emma's voice gains a touch of confidence. "I am Emma. I am new here." Jake's smile broadens as he welcomes her. "Well, welcome to our school, Emma. These drawings are seriously cool. Maybe you could show me more sometime?" The high school hallway buzzes with students, their laughter echoing through the lockers. Mia, with a playful grin, nudges Emma, a secret bubbling to the surface. Maya's voice rings with playful intrigue. "Someone's got a secret admirer. Jake's totally crushing on you, you know." Sunlight floods the library, highlighting the quiet dance of dust as Jake and Emma meet. Emma's brow furrows as she grapples with a math problem, her frustration palpable. Jake patiently explains the equation, his hidden talent shining through. The initial awkwardness fades as they delve into the intricacies of mathematics. A shared pair of headphones rests between them, a silent bond over their love for music. Crumpled wrappers from the cafeteria litter the table, remnants of a shared meal. As the afternoon wanes, they begin to share their dreams, their voices hushed with vulnerability. Emma listens intently, her eyes reflecting a mixture of excitement and shared hope. Under the scorching sun, Jake dribbles the soccer ball down the field. He stops, pulls out his phone, and a message from Sophia appears on the screen. His expression shifts as he reads Sophia's text, a plea to talk. Amidst the cacophony of slamming lockers and chattering students, Sophia leans against the wall, plotting with her friends. Her words, laced with malice, cut through the air, spreading rumors about Emma's intentions with Jake. Unseen, unheard, Emma overhears the cruel gossip, her heart sinking with each word. A shadow of betrayal darkens Emma's face as the weight of Sophia's words crushes her spirit. Silently, Emma retreats into the bustling crowd, desperate to escape the sting of the rumors. Her eyes dart around, avoiding Jake's gaze as she disappears into the sea of faces. Sunlight floods the bustling coffee shop as Jake and Sophia sit in silence, the steam from their half-empty mugs a silent witness to unspoken words. Jake's resolute expression clashes with Sophia's apprehension, their emotions hanging heavy in the air. Breaking the silence, Jake declares, "I've moved on, Sophia." Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting a gentle glow on Emma as she sits absorbed in her sketchbook. Jake appears, his nervous energy palpable as he hesitates a few feet away. He extends his hand, offering a playlist, his voice trembling. I wanted to give you this. It's a playlist. The songs, they remind me of you." Emma's expression softens as she responds, "Jake, this is..." Emma smiles softly and hands Jake a sketch, a moment of shared vulnerability. The sketch captures Jake in a moment of intense focus and joy, playing soccer. Jake's eyes widen with surprise and delight. "Wow, Emma, this is amazing. You drew this?" Emma's voice is soft and affirming. "Yeah, I saw you playing last week. You were really good." Jake and Emma lean in, their faces inches apart, the moment suspended in the air. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting a warm glow on their faces. The spell breaks as Emma pulls back, her hand reaching for her phone. Under the soft moonlight, Jake and Emma share laughter and whispered secrets on their first date. A comfortable silence settles, punctuated only by the chirping of crickets as their eyes meet. In a moment of pure connection, they kiss. The intimate moment shatters as Jake's phone buzzes, the screen flashing with an incoming call. Jake gets a call about a soccer scholarship opportunity out of state. In the soft lamplight, shadows dance across the room as Emma sits alone, lost in thought. A knot of worry tightens in Emma's stomach as she contemplates Jake's potential move. The air grows heavy with unspoken anxieties, filling the room with a palpable tension. Jake, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder, strides towards the vibrant soccer camp, his face alight with anticipation. The air crackles with the energy of young athletes, their shouts echoing through the camp. In stark contrast, Emma sits isolated in her room, a sanctuary of canvases and paints. Yet a subtle sadness lingers. She attempts to lose herself in her art, her brush dancing across the canvas, but her thoughts betray her. Her gaze wanders towards the window, a silent acknowledgement of her longing. In the soft glow of lamplight, Mia's room exudes warmth and invites introspection. Mia sits on her bed, her gaze intense and earnest, her words hanging in the air. Emma stands near the doorway, her arms crossed, a barrier against the vulnerability Mia offers. Mia's voice resonates with heartfelt conviction. "Emma, you have to trust what we have. Trust our connection. Under the harsh fluorescent lights, Jake nervously sits on his bunk, the silence amplifying his unease. The door creaks open, and Ricardo strides in, a smirk twisting his lips into a sneer. Ricardo's voice drips with malice. New meat, huh? Welcome to hell, pretty boy. Jake rises, meeting Ricardo's gaze with a defiant spark. I'm not scared of you. Ricardo's smirk widens, his eyes glinting with sinister intent. Oh, I think you should be. But maybe I can make things a little more interesting for you. Jake's fist flies, a thwack echoing as he defends Emma's honor. Sunlight floods Emma's room, highlighting the quiet start to the day. On Emma's phone, a tagged photo of Jake surfaces, his laughter echoing with betrayal. Jake stands arm in arm with a rival, a scene that ignites a fierce storm of suspicion within Emma. Emma's mind races, jumping to conclusions as the image burns into her memory. Her heart pounds, each beat a drum of anxiety and mistrust. In the solitude of her room, Emma pointedly ignores Jake's texts. Jake sits hunched over his desk, the monitors glow, casting shadows across his face. Frustration etches deep lines into his face. His fists clench, knuckles bone white, as he grapples with unspoken turmoil. In Mia's room, a gathering of friends shows concern as they unite to face a challenging situation. In the quiet of his room, Jake is absorbed in writing a letter, his brow furrowed in concentration. He carefully chooses each word, pouring his heart onto the page for Emma. In the gentle light of her room, Emma sits alone, lost in thought. A sudden realization dawns on Emma. She overreacted. Regret washes over Emma as she replays the conversation with her mom in her head. Emma races toward Jake's house, her heart pounding in her chest. The front door stands slightly open, a silent invitation into the unknown. Hesitation flickers across Emma's face as she contemplates the threshold. With a determined push, she steps into the silent house. The house is eerily silent, Jake's presence nowhere to be found. Emma scans the park, her eyes searching for a familiar face. She spots Jake beneath the old oak tree, where sunlight paints the ground with dancing shadows. Emma approaches, her voice soft with regret. Jake, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Jake looks up, his expression softening as he replies. I'm sorry too, Emma. I was being stubborn. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting shadows as Jake sits on the park bench, a subtle tension evident in his posture. Jake nervously fidgets with a loose thread on his jeans. Jake reveals he turned down the out-of-state offer. Sunlight filters through the trees, creating a mosaic of light and shadow around Emma as she sits on the park bench. Tears begin to well in Emma's eyes, reflecting the turmoil within. Her voice trembling with emotion, Emma confesses, Jake, I love you. Under the starlit sky, a bonfire blazes, painting the beach with warm light as Jake and Emma begin to dance. The fire crackles, its light reflecting in their eyes as they sway to the rhythm of the waves. Well, make this work. No matter the distance, Jake whispers, his voice a promise against the night. Emma responds, her voice soft but firm. I promise, we will. Their embrace deepens as the flames dance higher, sealing their vow under the watchful stars. A year has passed. Jake and Emma visit each other's colleges. Sunlight floods the college dorm room, illuminating the tender connection between Jake and Emma. Their fingers intertwined. They sit on the edge of the bed, lost in each other's gaze. In the small, cluttered room, a sense of warmth and intimacy envelops them. Their eyes meet, reflecting a deep affection that transcends the confines of the room. Jake and Emma stroll together, their hands clasped tightly, a silent promise in their touch. Jake's soccer bracelet, Lee still beside Emma's sketchbook.